I have just turned my mill off, and we're going to just wait until the mill stops and pull out our canister to have a look at our flour. There we go. We have a little handle to grab, and I use the hole that the flour comes through for my thumb to pull the lid around. And there's a nice gasket here. That's what prevents flour coming out while it is milling it. And you can see we've got a full pan of 100% fresh ground flour. Oh, what a wonderful smell it has. It'll be slightly warm, but it won't be hot because in this mill we are not grinding, we are milling. I'm going to show you what makes this flour out of the grain. And it is called a micronizer. And the micronizer has been used in the pharmaceutical industry for years to make powders for pills and capsules. And what they really are two surgical stainless steel cylinders with fingers on them. Now the fingers are not sharp. You can see this as I run my hand across it. But when they're inside the mill, they're completely enmeshed, and so that they don't touch. They're micromillimeters apart. This one is stationary, and this one is the rotor attached to the motor, and it turns at 200 miles an hour or 28,000 RPMs. And when the grain comes through the hole here, it hits this thing going at 200 miles an hour and explodes. And we don't have friction creating the flour. Instead, we have high velocity impact. It's the same as throwing an apple at a car when it goes by, you know, splat. This is controlled by the amount of air that comes in with it. So the more air that we put in with it, the coarser the grind will be. And it always hits at the same speed, depending on where you've set it on the dial. And so all the pieces of flour will be the same size. And that's what's really neat, because you get a great texture to your bread, because the flour is the same size. Now, because it is not ground or milled with a stone mill or something that creates friction, our temperature is a lot lower than it would be if you were using a type of mill that was actually grinding. This mill mills around 100 degrees Fahrenheit, where 180 degrees is where you start losing the nutrients out of your grain. So that is another reason we like to do this. We know that all the nutrition is here. However, 15 minutes after you've milled your flour, you start losing nutrients into the air. And 3 days later, you've lost over 60% of your nutrition. So that is why we always mill the flour and then use it into our bread immediately. We don't leave it sitting around. If you do have to leave it sit, freeze it. That's the best way of keeping it. And it will keep up to 30 days in your freezer. But outside, 10 to 12 days, and the wheat germ here will go rancid. Now, that brings me to the point of why we mill the flour, to get all the nutrients in our bread. This is a little kit that shows you how the flour industry makes their flour. They start the same way we do with the grain or the wheat, but the first thing they do is remove the bran, or the outer layer of the grain, which has a lot of vitamin B's in it and lots of fiber. When the bran is removed, they also take out the middlings or shorts, and this is attached to the bran. And here in Canada, this is what they feed the pigs. So we have the healthiest pigs and the sickest people. Then they take out the wheat germ and the wheat germ oil. Now these two things have vitamin E in it. The vitamin E is essential for your skin and your nervous system, and that is taken out of all the flour that they've sold you in the store. Now, when they take all these different things off the grain, they're taking 26 nutrients out. And so what they have left, a lot of times they bleach it, but they feel very guilty about it. So they throw 2 or 3 artificial nutrients back into it, and that's what they call enriched flour. Now, when we make it, we have all the grains there, but taking 26 nutrients out and adding 3 back in, to me that's like taking away all your clothes and giving you back your socks. You're still naked. When we have our grain milled into the flour and eat it immediately, we're getting all these vitamins and minerals still in our flour, still in our food, and getting the benefit from them. And we think that is wonderful. Now, there's another aspect of doing this way. Our bread tastes better. Anyone that's tasted 100% whole wheat bread, you can't beat the flavor of it, because using the fresh ingredients, you're getting all the flavor, all the taste in it. Makes white bread taste like Kleenex or tissue. Thirdly, this actually costs us a lot less to make bread from this. We figure it's about $1.50 for every loaf of bread that we make. You times that by how many you eat a year, you will find that you can save enough normally for the family of 4 in 1 year to pay for the meal. There's not many machines that you can buy or use in your household that are going to pay for themselves, especially in that length of time. That is really, really wonderful. But you're getting all the other added benefits too. So I encourage you to think about this in your life, for your lifestyle, that you're going to improve the way that your family's going to eat, their family's nutrition, and you're going to save money in the long run. And order a NutriMill for your family. Thanks again.